If you have an iPad and you haven't been using Apple Notes on it, then you should definitely start using it right now. It's free, it's already there on your device, and it's honestly one of the most underrated apps Apple makes. From scanning documents, to handwriting with Apple Notes, to using AI to write for you, to locking away private stuff, there is so much that you can do here. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 10 Apple Notes features every beginner should know. So let's get started. Before we jump in, let me quickly show you around. When you open Apple Notes, you will see two sections. On the left is your sidebar with all your folders and notes. Tap any note to open it on the right side. To create a new note, tap the compose icon. It looks like a square with a pencil. To make the note fill your screen, tap the expand icon next to it. At the top of every note, you will see a toolbar, and that's where Apple Notes gets really powerful. Don't worry about memorizing it. I'll walk you through the best ones now. Let's kick things off with one of the most underrated features on iPad. The document scanner built right into Apple Notes. You don't need a separate scanner app at all. Open any note or a new note, tap the paperclip icon in the toolbar, and then choose Scan Documents. Your camera opens up. You just point it at whatever you want to scan, a receipt or a school form or a recipe or a document. Apple Notes automatically detects the edges. You will see a yellow box snap around the page, and it captures on its own. You can keep scanning page after page, and they all stack together. When you're done, tap save and it lands on your note as a clean, perfectly cropped PDF. You can adjust the crop, switch between color or black and white, and rotate it, share, email, or airdrop it. So if you need to send back a signed school form or a contract, you can do the whole thing without leaving Apple Notes. This one feature alone is reason enough to use it. Next one is my favorite Apple Notes feature, handwriting with your Apple Pencil. Tap the marker icon in the toolbar and you will see all the drawing tools: pen, pencil, marker, highlighter, even a crayon. Pick one, choose a color, and write on note like it's a paper. Double tap a tool to adjust the thickness or change the gradient. But here's the part that most people don't know. There is a feature called Scribble, and it lets you handwrite anywhere that you would normally type, and Apple Notes polishes the handwritten notes. Yeah, so don't worry if your handwriting is messy. Draw a line or scratch through a word to delete it. Circle a word to select it. And here's a cool trick. When you draw a shape, just hold your pencil at the end and Apple Notes turns your messy shape into a perfect one. To turn this feature on, go to Settings, tap Apple Pencil, and make sure Scribble is turned on. By the way, you don't need a $100 plus Apple Pencil to achieve this. I'm using a third-party pencil from Amazon and it achieves 90% of what Apple Pencil could do. Trust me, it's so worth it. Quick Note is going to change how to take notes on your iPad. Imagine you're reading an article or watching a YouTube video and you suddenly want to jot something down. Instead of switching apps, just swipe up from the bottom right corner of your screen with your Apple Pencil and a little floating note pops up top of whatever you're doing. No pencil, you can do it with your fingers too. To enable this, go to Settings, tap Apps, tap Notes, open Corner Gestures. Here, choose left corner swipe or right corner swipe and set it to Quick Note. You can type, handwrite, paste links, or add photos. Just swipe it away when you're done, and it auto-saves to a Quick Notes folder. The cool part is, if you're on a website, Quick Notes saves the link. So next time you visit, your note pops back up. Perfect for research, recipe, or saving thoughts on something that you're reading. This one is a game changer for meetings, lectures, or interviews. Tap the paperclip icon and choose Record Audio. Apple Notes starts recording, and as you speak, a live transcript appears below. So you're getting the audio and the text at the same time. When you're done, tap Stop. The recording stays in your notes with the full transcript below. Tap any line in the transcript and it jumps to the exact moment in the audio. So if you're reviewing a lecture, You can search the transcript instead of listening to the whole thing. You can even ask Apple Intelligence to summarize it for you. This is incredibly useful for students or anyone in back-to-back meetings or capturing ideas while driving. Apple Notes now has Apple Intelligence built right in, which means you have got a writing assistant inside your notes. Type something, even a few rough words, and tap the Apple Intelligence icon. It looks like a little sparkly pen. You'll get a bunch of options here. Proofread fixes spelling and grammar. Rewrite cleans up your writing, and you can pick friendly, professional, or concise. Summarize pulls key points from a long note. And if you don't know where to start, you can even tap Compose with ChatGPT and tell it something like meal plan for the week or give me a packing list for 5-day Hawaii trip. And it writes it for you with the help of ChatGPT from scratch. You can then tweak it or ask it to revise something according to your wish. Just keep in mind, Apple Intelligence needs an iPad with an M1 chip or later. Image Wand is one of the most fun features in Apple Notes. You know how sometimes you want a picture in your note but don't have one? Image Wand fixes that using AI. Tap the Apple Pencil tools and look for the Image Wand. It looks like a colorful wand. Now you've got two options. One, circle an empty space in your note and Apple Notes generates an image based on the words around it, or you can describe it. So if your notes has something like summer trip to Hawaii, it creates an image to match it. 2. Draw a rough sketch yourself, even a stick figure, circle it with the wand, and Apple Notes turns it into a polished image. Pick a style, tap done, and it's in your notes. Great for trip planning, journaling, or kids' homework. Okay, this one will blow your mind. Math notes. Just write a math problem with your Apple Pencil or type it, something like 25 plus 47 or percentage or an equation. Write an equal sign and Apple Notes instantly solves it in your own handwritten style. So the answer looks like you wrote it. It goes even further. You can create variables, change a value, and the answer updates automatically. You can even draw graphs, write y equals x squared, and Apple Notes generates the graph right in your notes. Amazing for students, splitting a bill, budgeting, or anyone who wishes their notes app could just do the math. Not everything you write is meant for everyone to see, and Apple Notes lets you lock notes with Face ID. Open the note, tap the 3 dots in the top right, and choose Lock. The first time you will have to set up a password, then any note locks with one tap. Locked notes show a lock icon and it stays hidden until you unlock them. Use it for Wi-Fi passwords, private journals, financial information, account details, even gift ideas that you don't want anyone to see. Even if someone has your iPad unlocked, they still cannot open your locked notes without your Face ID or password. This one is small but clever. First, open Apple Notes and the Reminder app side by side. Click and hold the note title in the sidebar, then drag it into the list in the Reminders app. The kind of feature that you don't realize you need until you start using it. You probably know that you can share a single note, but you can also share a whole folder. Tap and hold a folder in the sidebar, choose Share Folder, and pick how to invite people. You can let them edit or just view. It's amazing for families. Create a home folder with grocery list, meal plans, school information, and trip planning, all shared with your spouse. Whenever one adds something, the other sees it instantly. Great for couples, roommates, or small teams. A free, simple way to keep everyone on the same page. And those are 10 Apple Notes features every iPad beginner should know. Once you start using even half of these, Apple Notes stops being just a note app and starts feeling like one of the most powerful tools on your iPad. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for new tech tips every Tuesday and Friday. Let me know in the comments which feature you're trying first. See you in the next one. This is Anjana. Bye-bye.